Hello folks, Hyper G with Lucky Sixes.
Alright, son.
You're adding things to it, aren't you? Alright, cool. PTG, Proxy Table Gaming.
Apples and pears.
Ignoring him. Still on round 3 of the Bristol tournament. This is over to Orcs and Goblins, my round 3. So after round 2 we were both on 20 points. We were on the tables next to each other. I was on the better table.
Yeah.
So I was better than you.
Higher up the rankings said.
I was. And I'd drawn against a guy who was actually called Luke.
Luke, yeah. Not Simon.
Not Simon.
Not Simon. Simon is not Luke.
Simon is not Luke.
They're two very different people.
Very different people, very different armies. And Luke, the actual Luke, was using beast herds.
Yeah.
Which kind of scared us a bit.
It was beast herds, but weren't beast herds. So,
no, there were all sorts of models. There were a bit of Saurians.
Yeah.
Well, you'll see the models in a minute. Yeah. But they were all very beautifully
representing beast herds.
Beautifully painted and very
conversion work.
Yeah, yeah. It was nice. We don't get to play beast herds very often, so a bit of a treat.
Yeah.
And had to dig deep in our knowledge of formerly how beastmen used to work in order to figure out what on earth to do. So it was counter thrust deployment, which I like. I like that. So a bit of jostling at the start to maintain 20 inches away from each other. And like Lucky Six's Orc battle, it's spoils of war. 3 objectives to grab. So starting off with deployment, on my left flank was the Skura right on the edge, and the Gargantula, a unit of Iron Orcs with not my BSB character. Had a unit of Cave Goblins set out with their bows ready to fire. Bridge Trolls in the middle with Iron Orcs behind them. The Wizard Master General on the chariot in the middle. Big unit of Orcs ready to contest the centre again. Goblin Raiders on the hill. Git Launcher just on the hill as well. Giant at the top and on the flank, and a flanking unit of Cave Goblins as well. Yeah, and the plan for those Cave Goblins is to get that objective, and hopefully the Giant can help them keep it. That's the plan. So there you go, that's just the whole battlefield, or as much of it I could fit in. So many Orc units. Yeah, definitely. It was really hard to get everything into one picture. And this was the beast herds. As you can see, these models are incredible. It was very gold and clarity themed. A lot of people came over and said, "Oh, is this Wood Elves or Sylvan Elves?" Oh, really? And I don't know whether that annoyed Luke or not, but yeah. Oh, really awesome theme. So he's got Razor Tusk. No, Razor Gore. I don't know. Yeah, it is Razor Gore. Yeah, Razor Beast. Yes. And behind them is Centaurs. We have got 2 units of Mongrels. Yeah. One in front of the other, and this one's actually got his Minotaur General in it. Oh, right, okay. At the front of that. In there. So that is not just a little unit of Mongrels. This unit nearby is a big unit of Longhorns. So special. Great weapon guys. Great weapon guys, and pretty nasty. And behind them is the, what's the upgrade from Mongrels? Wild Horns? Wild Horns. Yes, so you got basic core, medium core, elite. Is how that works. So they're all grouping in this corner. All grouping in that corner quite a lot. Apart from, wow, he also had a Razor Gore Chariot that gives a +1 charge bonus to all chariots within 6 inches, which is quite cool. 3 Raider Chariots, 2 units of Mongrel Raiders, shooters, another unit of Centaurs, another Raider Chariot, and over on this far side, another Razor Gore Chariot. So a lot of chariots. So it looks like he's not bothered about this objective over this side. Yes, really. He did say at the start of the battle that he thought that chariot could see off my entire flank. Oh, right, wow. Which I thought, wow, great. We'll see. Yeah. So, yeah, that was an interesting opening statement. Confident. I liked it. Luke was very good at saying what he was intending to do. Okay. Whether or not they were bluffs or not. Well, time would tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was talking through a lot of things. He was convinced that as an Orc and Goblin general, I was going to be coming to him aggressively. So, yeah.
Fair enough.
Right, so we start off with my magic phase, apparently. We've got to Awaken the Beast to give them +1 resilience. That's a weird way to start a battle. Yeah, and I've bothered to put a picture of scarification on as well.
Yeah.
The Cave Goblins, I don't think so. Basically, I don't think I've moved a lot in my turn 1.
Okay.
So, which is hence why I probably haven't taken many pictures of it.
Yeah.
We'll see later on whether I've done much movement. The Cave Goblins do some shooting to a Raider Chariot.
Yeah, nice.
Do 2 wounds, and that was very, very gratefully received.
Take that.
Yeah. I think I did just stay put, mainly because I was shooting with my very small amount of shooting that I had. Because the Cave Goblins on this side also did 2 wounds to that guy.
And they're not in 20D.
No, they're not. That's only 10 shots doing 2 wounds. With wounding on 6s as well.
Very nice.
So that was awesome. So over here, that is just me having moved up.
Did maybe the Git launcher do something as well?
The Git launcher might have helped, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. And the Gargantula did a wound to the Goblin shooters.
Nice.
Did a wound on the Razor Gore.
And missed my knights, thankfully.
Yes. Yes.
Because that would have been tough.
So yeah, there's my movement. That's a bit better, and I should have had that one to begin with. Really.
Go.
So Raiders have moved up off the hill. Orcs. Yeah, I'm not being overly aggressive in the middle, so I'm biding my time and getting to the objective, and just flanking a few wounds off. And to be honest, my shooting did what I wanted it to because I have done a few wounds here and there.
Cool.
So liking that. And over here, yeah, that's just where I am, still hanging back.
Lovely job.
Yep. He declares a charge with one of the Raider Chariots on my Goblin Raiders, and I flee. And this Git launcher, because he's got the Orc with him, is not insignificant. So no one cares that the Goblins have fled. Good. Which is good for a low discipline army. I also flee. I think, somehow, yeah, because I was like here. This chariot, the Razor Gore chariot, could declare a charge with only a single wheel. Okay. Yeah, he actually deployed it really well because it's straightforward, was like past the building. Yeah. So it could go straight forward, wheel, and then go into them. Cool. And so I fled that one as well because, well, I just didn't want him being in my face. And I was quite happy to. Right thing to do. I'm right near my general and my BSB. I'm hoping they can rally. Over here, I think he declared a charge with his Razor Gore on my Skura. Yeah. And failed that, which I was very pleased about. Yeah. Keeping him back. Yeah.
There's 2 wounds to use?
2 wounds to the Skura.
Somehow?
Yeah, somehow. I think
magic?
Probably magic. Yeah, he's got his magic. He's got magic over there. Yeah. So yeah, the Skura has taken 2 wounds. Okay. So he wants that gone, but it's hanging on. Yeah. Got Awaken the Beast on the Giant because I'm heading down for a charge with the Razor Gore Chariot. That's on to my turn 2 now. Okay. Because he's only just started. He hasn't got any shooting, has he? No, he hasn't got any He's got some mongrel shooting, but didn't do anything. Okay. And yeah, so into my turn 2. Yeah, in the middle, he's just moved his chariots about. All right. So I put an extra resilience on my Giant. Yeah. And move up the Cave Goblins to claim the objective. Yep. I'm kind of thinking of the plan is to put the Mad Git in front of him. Yeah. Because I'm within 8 inches. And then hopefully mess him up. He's already taken 2 wounds. So I'm thinking quite confidently about that flank at the moment. Yeah, plinked a couple of wounds there. No, that's from before. Oh, yes, that's just showing where things are in the middle. Yeah. And, oh, yes, I think my trolls failed stupidity. Okay. So I've stumbled nearer, which wasn't really the plan. They were supposed to hold the line. Yeah. But trolls don't listen to that kind of advice. And Gargantula's... I think the Gargantula actually declared a charge on his Razor Gore. So I wanted to be up in his face and go on a bit of a rampage. Failed that charge. It was quite a long way. Oh, no, I said that I think I forgot my war cry. I think I actually popped the walk right here.
Oh, right.
To give him an extra movement.
Still didn't help.
Still didn't help. Still failed it.
Fair play.
Yeah. Oh, in his magic, he's got loads of totems off on these guys.
Yeah.
To give them extra movement and stuff.
Yeah. The totems are
So I was fairly sure that the reason I've done this charge as well is 2 reasons. I didn't feel like moving in towards him and doing a proper redirect would be worthwhile. I'm fairly sure that these have got enough movement to charge the Gargantula.
Okay.
If I stay back.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I think they're movement 5, a totem to give him D3 additional charge or something.
Okay. And
then there's that charge is happening basically. So I thought I'd go for broke and go on this charge.
Mm-hmm.
But failed it. Iron Orcs are waiting in the wings to mop up, hopefully. And there's that picture of my end of my turn 2. Yeah. I might be wrong about these failing stupidity, actually. I might have moved that up. I think I did. I moved that up to bait the charge from all the chariots, actually. Wasn't sure how it was going to go.
Okay.
But yeah, with their regen and distracting, I was hoping they could soak up some of the chariots. In fact, yeah, I'm definitely not doing myself justice because I did move them purposefully to there.
Okay.
Because I'd worked out how much each of these needed to charge.
Yeah.
And I think that guy needed a 7. He needed an 8, and they needed 9s.
Okay.
So all doable on Swift Stride.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was hoping 1 or 2 of them might fail.
Absolutely.
These guys rallied, despite the fact they're facing the other way still.
Good.
And the Raiders rallied. And because they chose to flee from a charge,
like troops,
it was feigned withdrawal, feigned flight, and they were back in the game. My turn 2 still. Skewerer kills the Razorgore.
Very useful.
So this is my 3rd battle, and he's hit at least once in every battle.
Getting on all right.
I love him, my Skewerer. And yeah, here's what it looks like in the middle. And this is now Beast's turn 2. Like I say, there wasn't much stopping that charge from happening.
Yeah, and because he's in the flank, he gets rerolls to charge because of Beastman.
Is that right? Mm. Oh, there you go. I don't think he needed it, but he definitely was in there. So, this isn't going to go in the Gargantula's favour. If it wasn't for the Minotaur Lord,
you'd be quite happy.
Then I think I'd be happy with this. Just killing mongrels and centaurs all day. The centaurs do join into the front. I was hoping that one would fail. Because I think I could probably deal with this on its own, or at least be there a couple of turns.
Minotaur's a beast.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys are like strength 5 or strength 6 on the charge, so that's not going to go. That's not going to help matters.
Fair enough.
And this, he does decide to take all 4 chariots into the trolls.
2 of them get in.
And only 2 of them get in. And that was incredibly good for me.
Yeah.
I think all 4 of them, I'm probably going to struggle because the impact hits will obviously bypass my distracting.
6 plus 4, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I don't think the raiding chariots are solid.
Oh, don't they?
So they don't get the +1. But still, 4d6 impact hits is pretty tough, even on regen. So yeah, I was delighted that only 2 of them made it.
Okay.
I did debate putting the centaurs in as well.
Yeah.
But if they'd have all succeeded, there wouldn't have been room.
Yeah.
So he took back the charge on the centaurs, which was fine. Moved up on this flank. Longhorns at the front, wizard bunker there, and the mongrel unit claimed the objective. And that's the Razorgore chariot, who looks suspiciously like a Stegodon.
Yeah.
Which, people were also thinking I was playing Saurians as well.
Yeah, sure.
So there was a whole load of confusion going on. Yeah, there's raptors all over the place too. Yep, there's that. He moves up one of his mongrel raiders to this side of the board, which I think is fine. I don't think they did any damage with shooting. And you'll see that I have moved my Madgit towards his Razorgore. Didn't go anywhere near as far as I would have liked it to.
Sure, yeah.
I think it rolled like a 5 or something like that. So there's plenty of room for him to manoeuvre around.
Yeah.
But still happy with that.
He hasn't charged anyway, so.
Hasn't charged. No, he didn't take that charge in his turn 2.
Okay.
Got some magic off to make them even better.
Some totems, +1 strength or something.
Yeah, it wasn't going the Gargantula's way. And he actually, oh yes, that's right, he moved the mongrel shooters to shoot the Madgit.
Yes, clever.
So, very clever. Biding his time on that side as well. This This is impact hits from the chariots. My regen.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a lot of impact.
No, that's not. That would have been a lot of impact.
So he's done one.
He did one wound with his. He got what's that? That's 7 wounds through with impact hits.
So they certainly soaked that up.
They definitely did what they were told. They soaked up the impact hits big time. Yeah, and as a result, the trolls attack back, and they absolutely annihilate one of the chariots and do 1 wound to another.
Yeah, fair play.
So that has gone brilliantly well, thanks to a timely bit of regen rolling. As you would expect, the Gargantula has died. Funnily enough, the skewer passed its panic test.
Right, brilliant. So did you just go for the centaurs?
I went all for the centaurs, and I think I put the venom surge onto the Minotaur Lord to see if I could get a few wounds off. That didn't work.
No.
But yeah, the Gargantula was very much bullied.
Fair enough.
Killed. And so, when he reformed, it meant that my Iron Orcs had an opportunity. And this is something that I think I worked out rather nicely. So yeah, I declared a charge in my turn 3 with the Iron Orcs.
Yeah.
Into the front of the mongrels. Obviously, I'm very scared of his Minotaur Lord. You know, you'd be a fool not to be.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping with my Orc bodyguard rule, I might be able to keep these busy for a turn.
Absolutely, yeah.
And with paired weapons, I might be able to kill a few mongrels and win combat res as well.
Hopefully.
You never know. And mitigate the whole Minotaur.
They're just there for deliverance, aren't they?
Exactly, yeah. They're a throwaway unit. And So even though I've lost the Gargantula, I'm not feeling too bad about that whole situation.
Okay, yeah.
Just keeping his Minotaur busy. The Orcs move up aggressively to threaten his centre. Another chariot has fled.
Okay.
I think the Orcs charged one of the chariots. I'm not sure if I redirected or not. I don't think I did.
Okay.
But it's whatever's going on there. I've kept his middle back. A very poorly formed conga line has developed with the Goblin Raiders. And I also turned my BSB Iron Orcs around and moved towards the centre of the board. I don't know if there's a better picture of the overview of the table.
Okay.
But I had a plan to put into place. It relied on something going particularly well. But I gave a very juicy rear to that whole flank by turning these Iron Orcs around. So they're facing this way towards nothing.
Yeah.
And being very defensive, totally un-Iron Orc-like.
Okay.
Because I had this unit of cave goblins sitting here who were, just going to cause a bit of fun.
Okay.
Because they rallied last turn and now they're in this formation, ready to go.
Yep.
Over here, I moved the giant up aggressively now that the Madgit was gone. The cave goblins over there are just sitting on the objective.
So you want him to come in?
I was saying, come at me, because I can take you.
Rage.
Yep.
Get some rage shots.
Wanted that. So that's them just holding the objective and thinking they're doing all right.
Yep.
Got Awaken the Beast off on the Orcs. And his Minotaur Lord killed my Orc character.
Oh, okay.
To take away Bodyguard.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate. I was hoping he wouldn't realise that.
Did you challenge him off?
He might have done. Or I might have challenged him. Who knows? Can't remember. But I did. I believe I did plenty of wounds back, and I won the combat.
Okay.
And that allowed me to do a reform, and this is what I'm very proud of.
Okay.
I reformed to be in this formation, which meant I was also chaffing the Longhorns
from getting any further.
I was very scared of the Longhorns, and I was trying to use the Gargantula and the Iron Orcs to hold up his general and the Longhorns as long as possible.
Yeah.
While I secured the centre and both objectives over there. That was the plan.
Good work.
Hence the other Iron Orcs turning around and running towards the middle to reset my lines, while he spent time going around the flank and dealing with these.
Okay.
So I was really happy that I thought of this. Like I only had like 3 guys there.
Yeah.
But by moving out and moving my centre, stayed in the same place, obviously. And it meant I was redirecting them. So really happy with that tactical move. Of course, the Longhorns could charge their flank, but that is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Knew that they were in trouble because they'd lost their bodyguard potential. But the Longhorns just didn't get anywhere as a result of that happening.
Sure, yeah.
So delighted. He threw a lot more into this combat.
The trolls?
Yeah. So
I'll soak up some more.
Yeah, I think that's another Raider chariot, not the one that was previously there because the trolls had killed the second one by this stage. So the Razor Gore chariot comes in their flank, another Raider chariot in the front, and the Centaurs in the front as well. So these trolls are really holding my line pretty good. That chariot rallies at the back.
Yeah.
And he does indeed come in to fight the giant. So I was looking for that, and I'm very interested to see how that goes.
Yeah.
Gets a totem off on them to give them plus extra strength, I believe, on the charge.
Ouch.
So they're pretty nasty. And these centaurs have turned to face the Skewerer.
About time.
About time.
About time to...
Yep, Skewerer's down. But he did his job, killing the Razor Gore, so... There's... Oh, yeah, this is after combat with the trolls. So the trolls have again soaked up loads of wounds. I think I was rolling really well for regen again.
Yeah.
Not quite as well as the first time, because I didn't take a picture.
And you killed the centaurs?
Killed all the centaurs, because I don't think they had great armour anyway, so I think I was using my normal attacks.
Okay, yeah.
Because beast herds don't really have huge armour.
No.
So the trolls were doing really well. I had distracting, and most importantly, I was remembering that I had distracting. And so I killed all the centaurs and done some wounds here and there. I won combat. He reformed to give me a flank, because that would mean that the orcs couldn't see his chariot.
Yeah.
So nice move. I mean, obviously I'll get a flank to even out his flank from now on.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was his thinking there, and I've only lost 2 and a bit trolls.
Nice. Trolls doing well.
Really well, really well. So I move up I think this is into my turn. Yeah, that's after his reform.
Yeah. And
then I move up the Cave Goblins to do another redirect.
Yeah.
Hassle. Loving that. And the Orcs have gone up and claimed the objective.
Nice.
So they couldn't charge the flank of the chariot, so they thought, let's just grab the objective then.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yep.
Leave the trolls to do
what they do what they do best. Yeah, they're doing all right so far, so I had no reason to think that was going to change.
Yep.
While the Longhorns were busy, and these guys couldn't fit to help in and help out.
Yes.
That's his wizard Wildhorn bunker.
Nice.
And my general's just chilling out, casting spells, basically. He was also focusing on dispelling my totemic summons.
Yeah.
Because a beast herds player doesn't want a beast in there.
Really? No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Cave Goblin's still chilling out. I took 2 wounds on the giant. I think this is after combat, because it doesn't look like I've killed his chariot. Maybe I do in the next one. No, maybe not. We'll find out. That might have been me doing something. Who knows?
A bit more structured conga line.
Oh, actually, I think that might have been me shooting the Cave Goblins into there.
Oh, okay.
Rather than the combat.
Yeah.
We'll find out later. Yeah, this is a bit of a better conga line. Moving up the Reavers. So they're not Reavers. You got Reavers. Raiders. Because they're basically the next chaffers for the Longhorns.
Yeah.
Which is
play the chaffing game.
Way it's working. I've turned around my Iron Orcs because now I'm happy with the BSB being within 12 inches of everyone.
Yep.
And it's a long way for the Longhorns to go.
Sure.
So yeah, happy with that. Oh yes, I finally get a totemic summon off, and I pull him up here. So I've got even more,
look at this.
Even more of a chaff. So I don't know whether Luke was really hating me for doing all this, but it's all part of the game. Git Launcher. There used to be a chariot there.
Oh, right.
Git Launcher plucks him out of the sky.
Sure, shooting's doing pretty decent.
This was a real good one for my shooting. I was really bullying his units. I really, really was. So well done, Git Launcher. I mean, probably is, well, I don't want to say his only good thing of the tournament, but I don't remember him doing anything up to this point. So
yeah.
send my Madgit from this unit. I didn't put them through the Longhorns because at the end of the day, I wasn't trying to kill the Longhorns in the battle. I didn't think I could ever kill them. I didn't have enough to challenge them, whereas this Mongrel unit was over half dead, and I was trying to make it 3/4 dead. And
get some points.
Yeah, cause a bit of problems in the backfield.
Fair amount of wounds, eh?
Yeah, did a few. So, yeah, that was a nice little move from the Madgit. Loving Madgits. I tell you what, I love them to bits. They are incredible.
They're very fun.
Yes. And now the giant has indeed killed the chariot.
Turns to face.
Turns to face the mongrel shooters.
So he was wrong about
He was wrong about that flank. Sort of.
Oh.
That flank ain't over. So yeah, cryptic. I'm looking very good on this flank. I will admit that much. The giant and the cave goblins are looking very good over there.
Ooh.
Okay, moving on. So the trolls have now sent that raider chariot packing. It did flee rather than killing
into
it.
The zone of your
into the orc path. The Razor Gore chariot is holding on, but I've turned my trolls to face him. So loving the trolls, how they did in this battle. They really did. And moving on to his turn 4, he rallies that chariot straight away, which is fine. And over here, if I was wearing a hat, I would take my hat off to Luke. This was an incredible move.
Ballsy.
Not just ballsy, you'll see why it was an incredible move. He charged his mongrel raiders into the front of the cave goblins. I stand and shot, but because he's a hard target from being skirmishers, did absolutely nothing. And I'm thinking, okay, mongrels similar stat line to goblins. Slightly better, but I'm thinking, I don't have a lot of support for these goblins. Didn't see that charge coming at all. The giant's facing the wrong way. My cave goblins have got the objective, but all of a sudden, I was thinking I'm very pretty on that flank. And this changes things big time. Fortunately for me, spoiler alert, sort of, those mongrel raiders are not a scoring unit. But, yeah. Okay, so what was interesting here is the Longhorns weren't the ones to charge the cave goblins. They reformed. Whilst the this is the Minotaur just charging on his own. While what remains of the mongrel unit just moved into the front. Not that they were going to do anything, but they've just split up now because they're not a bunker anymore for him. And this is an overview. Good. I don't really do enough overviews, but here's one. Nice. And that is what the situation looks like at this stage in the main.
So this is turn 4, is it?
Yeah, turn 4, I think, is in the midst of happening. Yes, because he's charged there, rallied there, moved there, midst of his turn 4. And there's that over there, which is obviously a really, really good move. Madgit is plinked away by some throwing weapons. So
makes sense.
Yeah, they've got the objective. I don't know if I've mentioned that. And yes, here we are on this flank, that flank where I was sitting very pretty and feeling very pleased with myself. He does 5 wounds to the goblins.
5, and you do 3 back?
I do 3 back. I'm steadfast. Doesn't matter.
Well,
I think he wins on his charge, basically. 5-3. 6-3 with a charge. I've got 2 ranks. I lost by 1. Nope.
No,
I lost by 1, and I was steadfast, but I failed it. You'd expect to fail it, but that changes things considerably. I lose the objective.
Did he pursue?
He pursued, didn't catch them. Did not catch them, which kind of is in my favour. But that changes that flank, because now we're sitting on 1 objective each, rather than me being on 2 and him being on 1. So genius move, I thought, really genius. Whether it was luck that he killed just enough to make me test. Well, it was luck, but fair enough for seeing it. That was a real good foresight, I think. I didn't see it coming at all. So you know, hats off there. Oh yes, this is interesting. In his turn 4 of combat, the Razor Gore goes and flees my trolls.
Wow!
I think they pretty much whiffed, and
it looks like he did a couple of wounds.
He did a couple of wounds to me, and yeah, he.
You're not steadfast.
Don't remember whether I tested steadfast or not, but I definitely failed it.
Yeah,
obviously. And I flee, and they fled 12 inches. So they were gone. But the Razor Gore chariot did pursue and went into the flank of the Orcs.
Yeah. So
that's you know, a bit concerning, because...
well, that's more impact hits.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, they rally straight away in my turn 5.
Good.
Good boys. My general and BSB are right there, so it's fine. These guys continue fleeing and flee off the board.
Oh, God.
Yep. So that objective is now beyond me. I cannot claim it back, and some points, obviously. So those mongrel raiders have really peed me off.
Yeah.
I took it on the chin. I actually did, because I thought it was genius.
Fair play.
So, yeah. Charge the raider chariot into the front of the Orcs, because, you know, why not? Oh, no, sorry, this is my turn. So I don't think that raider chariot is in the front. I think there's a gap.
Or this is the second turn it's gone on to his.
Maybe. Maybe. We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this has gone on to his, because he's now doing some moves.
So it looks like you were steadfast and stuck.
Yeah, I was steadfast, lost a few models, and then straight into Beast Herd's turn 5.
And you decided not to turn around because he was going to charge you anyway.
That's right, yeah. No, I think I failed my reform.
Oh, okay.
I failed my reform in my turn 5, and so in his turn 5...
They got spears?
Yeah.
It's best that you did then, because then he's charging into spears.
Exactly, yeah, so I think I was fine with that. Yep. Yep, so his turn 5, charges the Raider Chariot in, charges these guys. These make a long charge into the Git Launcher. Actually, it might not have been a terribly long charge, but my God, these guys are annoying.
Yeah.
They've completely taken my objective on that flank. In my turn 4, or 5, it would have been 5, I turned the Giant around and didn't move him.
Okay.
What an idiot. I mean, I could have moved him right up behind the mongrels or done something, but I just turned him around, and so now that is actually not that close.
Yeah, and then you iffy over.
So I'm a bit silly there. This is how this side's looking. My Totemic Summon has moved up to go into the Longhorns so that I can keep my Raider points. So throwing a 3 unit into redirect. And the General's got a long distance between him and other units. Yep, so the Raiders have moved back because they're off redirecting duty for the time being. And Iron Orcs are ready for the charge. And I'm thinking, oh God, is this 12 inches going to be enough if I lose more Orcs? But yeah, not looking too bad. He did a magic missile or something or other and killed 4 of my Raider guys.
So he gets half points.
So he gets half points for them. But I mean, they were always going to throw himself into the fire anyway. But crucially, there's 1 left and they pass their re-rollable panic.
Sure, yeah. Good work.
So well done, lads. These guys went through the Git Launcher, of course. I was hoping that the Orc being there might help. I only did 1 wound to him. And so that unit of mongrels has now killed the Cave Goblins, killed the Git Launcher, stopped me getting the objective. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Totemic Summon goes down fighting, not doing what he does best. And there's that. I've done a wound to the Razor Gore chariot in the side, and I've killed the one at the front. So, but that combat does go on, which I think is actually good for me. Because it means in my turn 6, so in my turn 5, I've turned around to face this guy, and I've also charged my general in. Now, the reason for that is the Longhorns and the Minotaur general were now fairly free on that flank over by the house. And I'm thinking my general and my Iron Orcs are in a bit of trouble if he gets a charge off because they're just going to die. So by doing this, I was ensuring killing the chariot and hoping for an overrun
to get out safety. Nice.
That was my plan. And plus the impact hits would help, obviously. Giant failed his charge because I'm an idiot.
It's a long charge now.
They passed their terror test.
Oh, okay. Another one.
Legends.
Yeah, they are. Definitely his MVP so far.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, yes, I cast another Totemic Summon.
Nice.
And I cast the upgraded one so that I could move it 10 inches off the board edge.
Class.
So, again, I've managed to redirect both of these units.
Yeah.
So, feeling good about that. And he charges in.
Ovs.
Yeah, not sure if that's his turn 6 or not, actually. No, it can't be. I must have actually... Maybe I had another one in reserve. But either way, I've managed to get a Totemic Summon in to there. This works exactly as planned, because the Orcs and the General combine to kill off the Razor Chariot. Overruns to safety.
Still provides them some support.
Yep. And so they're sitting there nicely.
Cool.
They couldn't have overrun over here. It would have been messy. Yeah. So I thought I may as well redress and be ready for a charge if it came. Yeah. Rather than getting caught in a difficult situation. Longhorns deal with the Totemic Summon, and this is into his turn 6, so they can't do much else. Yeah. And this is what's big, is that he cast a totem off in the previous turn, I think it must have been. Yeah. And got this charge. Now, this is the last picture, because it all sort of went crazy. I reckon because of his genius move with his Mongrel Raiders on the flank, we were drawing the objective 1-1, so that didn't matter. But obviously I hadn't got the objective because of that move. Yeah. I'd lost quite a lot of troops over there. I'd lost all my redirectors now. Okay. I'd lost my Gargantula. I'd lost my Iron Orcs. The Raiders were at half points. And really, I had, other than the chariots in the middle, I hadn't done a lot of damage to him. Right, really. So you hadn't got a lot of points. I hadn't done a lot of points, and I was really banking on that objective win to tip me over. So at this point, I'm thinking I'm losing about 8-12. Okay. Maybe even worse because of points, etc., and not having the objective. Luke makes this charge.
And these are normal mongrels?
These are wild horns, so the slightly stronger core. And the Orcs absolutely batter them. Really? Oh, class. Absolutely. I don't do enough to kill them outright by any means. But, yeah, the Orcs go to town, kill loads, and not only do they do that, but they chase down the wild horns. Ah, so big point swing. A massive point swing at the end. He's got his wizard in here. Yeah. I don't think his wizard was a master. I could be wrong. Oh, so he's got a master. So that's about 600 points. At least. Wow. Possibly more. Yeah. So a huge point swing at the end, thanks to the Orcs, who have completely bailed me out of what could have been a bit of a loss. And we counted it up, or I say we counted it up. I let Luke do the counting, which was probably a bit cruel. And yeah, his face pretty much sank when he realised that it was a 11-9 victory to the Orcs. Yeah, well done. So I was absolutely delighted. And to be honest, I thought I played this one fairly well. Yeah. A lot of redirecting, a lot of tactical moves, a lot of decisions and all that. And exactly what we want for the end of the day. Yeah, it was a good way to finish the day, end of round 3. So I had 31 points at this stage. Okay. Someone nearby had 32 points after your 12-8 victory. Virtually neck and neck. Virtually neck and neck, yeah. But not quite. So yeah, very pleased with this win in round 3. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. I was going to say, all the way through I was thinking your trolls have done very, very well, but really in the end it's your Orcs. The Orcs won the battle, but the trolls held the line admirably. I think the trolls have got to get MVP because they were literally holding the whole centre. You think about, I think the trolls killed 3 raider chariots, did a lot of wounds on a razor gore chariot, killed a centaur unit. They're brilliant. These are a very close second, though. The Orcs, very close, if not tip the edge. Yep, definitely. So some real good performances there, but my redirectors were incredible. And shooting was good. So shooting was good. This was a great battle for the Orcs, really good battle. And so I was feeling very positive at the end of this day, even though it was only a narrow Right, so yeah, like, share, subscribe this video, enjoy, put some comments in, talk to us about how we're doing, what you think you like and dislike, etc. And we'll see you for round 4, which is in day 2 of the Bristol tournament.
See you later.